The Romans built defensive systems called limes, sometimes pronounced limbs, sometimes pronounced lemes, to stabilize and protect territory. Some, like Hadrian's Wall here in the UK, are really well known, but some aren't. Like, what's this down here? The Romans controlled a huge amount of territory in Africa that gets very little attention. The only real contemporary reference to these defenses in the south was a letter from Theodosius to the people of Africa, telling them to maintain the fossum and to guard the limes. And here they are. They had deteriorated so badly that locals for centuries assumed they were ancient irrigation systems, and it wasn't until a French scholar found that letter from Theodosius that the ruins were recognized as a defensive system. And it wasn't until after World War II that they were mapped out by a fellow named Jean Baradez using aerial photography. 80 years later, his maps are still the primary source for a lot of what we understand about them. Construction on them probably started around the same time as Hadrian's Wall. They had similar construction with dirt and stone walls and a ditch and manned forts. But unlike Hadrian's Wall, they weren't continuous, and there's some thought the purpose was more about defining economic zones for controlling traffic and collecting tariffs. And here's an inscription found in the area. A goat is 1 sestertius, a blanket is half a denarius, but 100 pounds of resin? Hey, that's duty-free. I guess putting tariffs on resin back then was a little bit of a sticky subject.